Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. It would help if I was off mute. Hey, you guys. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki, bringing you the latest and trending topics. And I love to blog my life. Okay, so we got a great show prepared today because Lord knows there's enough going on in Hollywood. Yeah, okay. You got Chrisean Rock on live all weekend. Blueface sentence. Keefee arrested. Okay. And I think Keefee is just a little snippet of the iceberg. Okay. I think a whole bunch of unleashing of Pandora's box is about to come out. Okay. And who else we got? Keefee. We got Lotto trending. Strippers coming out saying she take their money back. We got Tupac sisters response to the arrest. We also got Tupac's brother response to the arrest. We got leaked footage from Kanye talking about Cardi B is a plant. I want to get into it. I want to hear what my naughty crew has to think. But before we get into all of this stuff, okay, please make sure y'all hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Leave comments, share my content on your different social media platform, and also donations are definitely appreciated. Okay, all these things help the channel to grow. So I'm gonna go here and drop this intro, give everybody a chance to load up in the room, and then I'll come back with roll call. See you soon. Hey to all my beautiful queens out there. Hey, Hear Her TV. Make sure you go over to her channel and subscribe. She has great commentary. Shout out to Juice Radio and Talk Show. Hey, Juice. Love you, queen. Hey, Bernice, my beautiful queen, my Brooklyn queen. Okay. Hey, Miss Bugs, thank you for joining. Love you all. Thank you. Hey, Bug, thank you for joining this evening. I appreciate you as always, King. Yes, let's get into the sauce, okay? Because it's just been so much going on. As you all probably heard, Keefee D was arrested for the rim run for YouTube. He was arrested in connection with Tupac's unaliving. Okay. Now, according to the press conference, they've been investigating him since 2018. Okay. So, just to give y'all a little backstory, all right. KD always admitted that he was involved. Okay. And this is the problem. And people need to remember, like, unaliving somebody, there's no statute of limitation on that. Okay. But back in the day when it all took place, LA questioned him under a prosper agreement, something like that, whatever, where it kind of gave him whatever he discussed, he was protected in LA, but not in Vegas. Hey, Curse, thank you for joining. He wasn't protected in Vegas. What I think happened, because what he has always claimed on Vlad TV is that Puffy never paid him. Now, allegedly, Puffy gave the check to one person, and the one person took it, snatched it. All right, which creates beef or whatever. But even Vlad TV questioned him, like, aren't you afraid of getting caught? And first thing out his mouth was, I'm taking everybody down with me. Okay, so he was arrested. And Choke No Joke called it. Shout out to Choke No Joke, okay?
For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice. We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis, a.k.a. Keefee D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
On the night of September 7th, 1996, Tupac Shakur, along with Suge Knight and members of their entourage, which include members of Mob Piru, came to Vegas to attend the Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Members of the Southside Compton Crips, which included Dwayne Davis, along with his nephew Orlando Anderson, were also in attendance at the same event. As both were leaving the fight, members of Death Row Records spotted Orlando Anderson near an elevator bank inside the MGM, and at that time they began to kick and punch him near that elevator bank.
Hey,
and on this incident, you will see Tupac Shakur, who's wearing a shiny satiny shirt, along with Marion Suge Knight, who's a large man in a brown suit, punching and kicking Orlando Anderson. Following this incident, you'll see hotel security intervene, and then they will leave the area of the fight.
Hey, Toya, shout out to the New York Times. This is video footage of the incident.
Following this incident, Tupac and Suge Knight both left the MGM to make their way to a post-fight party, which was to occur at a local nightclub. At the same time, word had spread amongst members of the Southside Compton Crips of what had occurred inside the MGM. And then that's when Dwayne Davis began to devise a plan to obtain a firearm and retaliate against Suge Knight and Mr. Shakur for what occurred inside the hotel against Mr. Anderson.
For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice.
And so there you have it. All right. So they picked him up. They charged him. Curse, I hear you, but he did this to himself. Keefee D, going all over Vlad TV, telling on himself and placing himself at the scene of the crime. Ain't nobody tell him to go talking to Vlad TV. And what I think was happening, the reason why he spoke out is because he was pressed for cash. He was pressed for cash, and he wanted Puffy to be. I felt like it was an attempt to extort Puffy. Straight up. Straight up. But here's the question. Can we believe Keefee D? Can we believe him? Because he is a convicted criminal. All right? I mean, by his own admission. He's a convicted criminal. You know, on Vlad TV, running his whole mouth, dry snitching on himself. Okay, ain't nobody tell his behind to go sit down with Vlad TV. He also sat down with another outlet and was telling the story. He placed himself at the scene of the crime. He said he passed the weapon to Orlando. Now, he tried to use Orlando as a scapegoat. It was later proven that Orlando was not there. And then shortly after that, Orlando's life was taken, okay? Which I think that was a whole setup, all right? But they're alleging that this was a Redrum for hire, okay? And Puffy cut $1 million check. He wanted Suge and Pac gone. All right, this was right after the Source Awards when Suge Knight went up there and basically clowned Puffy as a rapper and a producer. Okay, so this was at like the height of the East Coast, West Coast beef. But do y'all feel like it's right that they picked up a charge? I think it's about time. I think they should have been picked him up. Sorry. And you have to remember, his prosper agreement was with LA, not Las Vegas. And for the life of me, I don't even understand why he would move to Vegas. But I think he was trying to escape the gang stuff. Because the gangs got something to do with this too, child. The gangs, the cops, everything. This was all dirty crimes. You know what I mean? And I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. I really, really do. And I think Keefee D is going to try to take quite a few people down with him. He said it out his own mouth. Y'all got to go check out Vlad TV for yourself. They like the copyright strike people stuff, and I don't have time. But it's all up there. All right. He going to snitch on everybody. Now, here's what I think why it's the tip of the iceberg. Because I think this is a spoof where you have it just to, I think this is a trap to get the bigger fish. I really, really do. And this is all allegedly with my man. Okay? This is all allegedly. This is all allegedly. But I think this is just a trap. I really do. Because why charge him with just the unaliving of Tupac and not the attempted unaliving of Suge? Now, reports are coming out saying that they have a witness. I believe this can get to the federal level. I really, really do. And I think this is all a spoof and a ruse to trap the big fish. Which big fish am I talking about, Naughty Crew? The man himself, Puffy. All right? They're going to try to hem him up. I think they're going to try to Bill Cosby him and everything. Never. You shouldn't talk to law enforcement, especially without a lawyer. Especially without a lawyer. But I think this is a trap to get Diddy charged with other things in connection with Kim Porter. Okay? Because her autopsy is coming out. It was a chemical substance that caused the pneumonia, okay? And let's not forget, Andre Harrell died of the same thing. All right? Puffy was greedy. He was hungry back in the day. He wanted to be top dog. Hey, Jayla. Hey, Kim. What's up? What's up, everybody? He wanted to be top dog. He was hungry for it. And I feel like some pieces have been moved out the way, okay? And all you see is these recent accolades of him performing on the BET Awards and things like that without none of the artists. All of a sudden, he wants to give all the artists their publishing back, but in return, they have to sign an NDA saying that they will not speak against Bad Boy, Puffy, his son, the whole family. Okay, why do you need to silence people? What are you scared of? He does have enough money, but I mean, for years he has gotten away with things and slithered his way out of things. Back to the nightclub incident with Shine, okay? And Sean had to go down for that, and he got deported as a result of it. He's always been able to slither his way out. And so I presented to my 90 crew before. I'm about to get into Tupac's family speaking out. let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think it's the beginning of the opening of Pandora's box by Keefee getting arrested? And here's the thing. I think what it's gonna come down to is they gotta follow the money. They gotta follow the money. That's what I think. If Puppy really wrote a check, it'll be a record of it. It'll be a record of it. They have to prove that that's what he ordered. They're gonna have to prove that he has direct connection to it. You can say all you want. Y'all let me know in the comments. For me, for the family, I'm happy there's a step forward for justice being served. But as you know, he's entitled to due process. So he has to go through the court system. They have to find him guilty, period. So he is innocent until proven guilty. His sister spoke out. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. And she shared a post of her thoughts. She's at Wild Seed 13. This is no doubt a pivotal moment. The silence of the past 27 years surrounding this case has been loudly in our community. Exactly. You want to know why it's been silent? Because there's cops involved. It's important to me that the world, the country, the justice system, and our people acknowledge the gravity of the passing of this man, my brother, my mother's son, my father's son. His life and death matters and should not go unsolved or unrecognized. So yes, today is a victory, but I will reserve judgment until all the facts and legal proceedings are complete. There have been multiple hands involved, and there remains so much surrounding the life and death of my brother Tupac and our Shakur family overall. We are seeking real justice on all fronts, right? And you know, his father is still alive. I'm so happy that at least one of his parents is here to at least try to see the laws of justice take place, okay? But at the end of the day, why was this so hush? And the original detective on the Biggie murder always said, like, if you solve one, you'll solve the other. And every time somebody got close, they were forced to retire or something like that because law enforcement was involved. People, Compton PD is like one of the most corrupt police stations around. Seriously. And it's a possibility that Puffy may have had his hands in it. I mean, there's some motive there for sure. All right, so now Tupac's brother is speaking out.
My thoughts are, yeah, this information has been out there. What took so long? It's a type
Exactly.
of victory, you know. It's bittersweet still. Stay tuned. I miss my brother. You know what I mean? At the all of that, I miss my brother. So, you know, I'm glad something's happening. My thoughts are,
And I'm glad something is happening too, but what took so long? Why did it take this long to get justice? Why did it take so long for this family to get justice? And I think a lot of it had to do with like Tupac. He didn't really like the police like that, especially all after he went through. Okay, you got to remember, Suge went to bail him out when he was locked up on R charge. Okay, and Tupac was fighting the case. He was trying to fight the case on appeal, but he didn't have no money. He was broke. Yeah, I got Orlando's response, and I'm just trying to even decide if I want to even entertain the ignorance, seriously, because this family has suffered for 27 years, and for him to make a mockery out of it, shame on him. That's just me putting it lightly. He played too much. He played way too much, and he lied a lot. You know what I mean? This is somebody's real life that was snuffed out, and you have to ask yourself why. And why was it able to remain swept under the rug all these years? And like his brother said, this information has been out here. Why did it take Las Vegas so many years to bring charges? It makes you wonder. But I believe this arrest will bounce back to LA eventually. And see, that's the other thing. LA, they have a vested interest in to keep this hush because they face a multi-million-dollar lawsuit between the Shakur family and Biggie's family, the Wallace family. Seriously, it's just, I just don't feel like it should have took this long, but I also feel like I always said this is the year of accountability and a lot of is going to be revealed. And I think Puffy need to get a lawyer if he's smart. You know, meantime, he down in Miami getting pulled over because he blasted his new album. Ridiculous. He just acting like nothing's happening. But if I were him, I'd be a little worried about what he going to say. But he has money, so yeah, this is him blasting his new album in Miami. He's just so full of it.
Oh, it's fucking Friday. What did you think he was going to get? But I'm love, y'all. But don't get love fucked up. Don't get that shit fucked up, baby. Don't get that shit fucked up. Yeah, that shit fucked up. They won't fuck with you for having them peanut butter seats. Y'all know what it is out here. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna be able to relate, baby. They gonna pull you over, no matter how much money I got. They gonna pull me over. I'm trying to just get to my man. And this is my city. He know damn well this is my city. You know, I'm the king of New York, LA, and Miami.
He think he the king of New York and Miami. That's what he think he good. That's what I gather. He think he good.
Thank you. Yeah.
He think he good. He think he the king. He think he the king. Mm-hmm. Wanna know what I think, Naughty Crew? I quite honestly think.
And I wanna say thank you.
He think he the king. He think he the king. Let me see what these comments are saying. He's such a pompous jerk, Diddy. Thank you, Juice. Yes, like the video. Oh, thank you, Jayla. Appreciate that, Queen. So Curtis feels like it's a cop-out to use his testimony. I don't think it was his testimony, Curtis. I think it's all the interviewing he did on Vlad TV, and I think he was thirsty for money. I wish Tupac mom was alive. A friend of mine knows his dad. Vlad is the snitch, but Vlad don't make nobody come over there and talk. They do it all on their own. I believe so, Curse. I believe Puffy hands on clean. Either he didn't understand what his prosper agreement was, or he just didn't care because he wanted money from Puffy. He claims he never got paid. Yeah, people are calling for Puffy to go down. I think this is just I think we have to be patient. I think they're gonna come for Puff like next year. And really, is he worth as much as we think though? I mean, he's been losing a lot of his endorsement deals with the liquor companies and things like that. He tried to claim that they were racist and he was bad mouthing them, so they dropped his behind. I think with solving these crimes, it exposes a lot of their law enforcement and their crooked ways. And that's why I think this has been hushed for all of these years. Seriously. It's just sad how this family had to suffer. New album. What a perfect time to trend, right? He needs to get his last ducats in a row. All right, up next, I'm gonna get into Chrisean and Blueface. Okay, like this child was live all weekend. Okay, setting stuff up for the baby in the new house, and she's just all over the place. Well, she flew back to the East Coast so baby could have surgery, and it's so odd that she scheduled the surgery on this day. You want to know why, Naughty Crew? I'm gonna show you why. Chrisean is just as manipulative as Blueface. Let me see. Let me go. Yeah. She's just as manipulative as Blueface, and she playing everybody faces on a regular basis, and then she fall back on God and oh God this and I'm God fearing. But you don't. To me, she's trying to live in both realms, and the reason why she scheduled the baby's operation for today is because it is Jaden Alexis's birthday.
What's up, y'all? Join me in Westgate, Arizona.
Okay, it's her birthday. Blueface went all out for her. He decided to shoot a music video in meantime. All right. He rented a private jet. He had to hire dancers for her little corny song. All right. And so long and behold, Chrisean decides to schedule the baby surgery. So that's how petty she is. That's just she's young, simple minded. She can't even help herself. So she was live all weekend. Couldn't keep her baby daddy name out her mouth, child. Okay. But she made a song called Junior. And she was shooting a music video. And this is why we went to church. Okay. And this is what I mean about playing in my face. Like, she used church as a tool to manipulate the public. I'm sorry. This is the new video that she's been promoting. She was half naked all weekend online. The baby is cute though. Okay. But she scheduled the surgery on Jay and Alexa's birthday. Like, they care. Blueface never has cared about you. Never. He's always said he has not want you. Tasha K even went off on her. Because I guess they was begging for Tasha to speak her piece on it. And she sure did. And I'm not completely mad at Tasha. I'm not. Cause she do the fuck shit. She got high while she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't prepared for the baby. She does things messy. Shout out to One with Tasha K.
This irritates me real bad. When I sat down with Adam 22, I said that she plays as a victim. But what I saw was utterly disturbing. Now, I'm not going to put the baby picture up. Some things I got to make an exception for. The public has been really hard on me about my coverage, saying give Chrisean some grace. Baby neck ain't been supported. Baby been every fucking where but to the doctor. She online more than she at the fucking pediatrician. Baby neck ain't supported. Back ain't supported. All this negative energy. Yeah, Blueface ain't got nothing to do with this. Matter of fact, I salute that brother because he did the right thing. This is a picture of the baby that she sent to him to get him to come see the baby. Ain't you supposed to return like a seven days later to get the baby circumcised? They can't circumcise the baby because the baby's dick is the same size as the baby's belly. And it's a hernia, which means the baby's probably having problems passing urine. We didn't even know this shit was going on here. But we saw her on live and y'all talking about postpartum depression. Have some grace for this sorry heels have eyes bitch. That's why she don't mind losing a tooth or two, because that's where she come from. You can't tell me that Chrisean ain't no crackhead baby. And she don't deserve no fucking babies in her care. This shit triggered me. And now she want to talk about, oh, I'm pressing charges on Blue. No, bitch. You need charges pressed on your sorry ass. You ain't the first single mother and won't be the last. But there's no excuse for that baby to be walking around with a scrotum and a penis the size of his stomach while you online crying about a nigga that said he didn't want you. You a hoe. He's a pimp. And that's how it go in the relationship. Everybody worried about her crying and this baby been online crying. Fluids and shit backing up in the baby. And y'all wanna praise this shit? Like, this is the shit that bothers me with social media. Why is you on live and your baby is fucking suffering? And you gonna run down and press charges. Bitch, I hope they lock you up. I hope when they see the picture that Blue posted, they lock your sorry ass up. Play the fucking video.
Why would you post my son dick picture, Blue? Why would you post my son dick picture, Blue? Why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that, bro?
I think the baby should be on here crying. But when it comes to kids, and y'all steady giving sorry motherfuckers like this praise and making them celebrities. But then now this irritates me real bad. When I sat down with
you know, she went in. She even talked about you know, her getting caught getting high while she pregnant. That's why she didn't want the hernia information to come out. But here's the thing, Blue, you was right there with her, smoking, drinking, all that. Like, because both of them are just disgusting. That's just the bottom line. And this is who they make famous. That's why I don't believe her when she's like, oh, God this and God that. And I read the baby, the Bible. We love Bible time. And I get it. Like, anything is good, but she uses that to manipulate situations. That's what the ex-boyfriend was coming out and saying about her. Like, she got them in a whole situation, ran up to a random stranger, talking about, I'm going to save him, I'm going to pray for him. This guy ends up being a violent person, and they all get in a pickle. Chrisean turns around and snitches on all of them through the church. I'm just over it, okay? And so She was online like she was a good girl all weekend, like she was trying to be a responsible mom because she knew baddies was going to drop, and they're predicting her as a whole bully. A whole bully. She's disgusting. So before everybody feel bad for her and this and that, understand who you dealing with, okay?
You don't know what you did?
You mean the one of me and you praying together?
No, not that one. You know damn sure that's not the one I'm talking about. This little white bitch is liking and retweeting shit on Twitter about what my baby father have to say about my child. Oh, you doing little shit to get under my skin, huh?
I promise to you, everything I love, I did not mean to like those tweets.
What the fuck you mean? Bro, Latifah, what are you talking about?
I just see Vicky get hit with eczema cream. And I was confused as fuck at that point. Like, aren't y'all like Christian sisters?
Yeah, aren't y'all Christian sisters? This is not Christian-like behavior. This is not what Christians do. But she in her feelings about Blue, because Blue told her not to go to do the baddies while she's pregnant. But check the manipulation.
Sisters, like, aren't y'all bonded by the blood of Jesus? Like, y'all love Jesus.
I'm really sorry.
Slap that bitch, bro.
Please, I'm really sorry if I did not mean to like them. I promise you.
She's fragile, bro. I'm not a bully. I can eat both of them at the same time. It's not worth it, bro. Y'all just need to apologize. I swear to God, I'm gonna hit you with a right hook.
She's trying to get her sister Tashiki to fight the battle for her, and Tashiki like, nah. Like, the girl clearly saying she's scared. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not here for it. But because Sean is mad. And this is why she got her sister jumped. This is the person y'all supporting. This is the person y'all supporting. She playing your face with God, but she doing evil shit. She got one foot with the devil and the next foot with God. Make up your mind. You a gangster Christian? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. And this is why we was playing all weekend. She loved to play in our face. And so then Blueface posts, shout out to It's On Site, Tasiki is a real one. And so here she go, responding. You don't have to respond, ma'am. You can unfollow. She responds, little baby a real one, trying to get under his skin. She real corny. This is just as bad as hiring someone to take care of something for you. You all right? Y'all get what I mean? It's the same thing. You ain't have to be on the show. Pregnant. And you thought you was top-ish, top queen bee, that people was just going to pop off for you. But your sister like, nah, you're not going to make me a fool like that because this some punk mess. It's the same thing Shaquilla Robinson went through. When they asked her, you not going to fight Quilla? And she said, no, I don't want to fight somebody who don't want to fight me. I think that's some punk mess. She clearly scared. Yeah, what little baby going to do with her? She a ghetto mess. She a ghetto mess. And that's words out her own mouth. And I'm sorry, it's only but so long for me that she could continue to use how she was raised. She know better. This girl went to college. She know better. She manipulative. I.e. her ex-boyfriend. She went and told on him. He fighting this man for you. You was about to get taken advantage of because you want to pray for some random. Pray for yourself, girl. Pray for your soul because your spirit is disrupted. I'm praying for that baby that you get your mind right. Same thing with the whole Baltimore incident with Blueface coming. She did all of that. She sent him the picture of the baby to get him to come. He don't want you. He been saying it. He don't want you. He don't want that baby. He just wants you to make money, and he want to hit it raw whenever he feel like it to interrupt your gynecological situation. That's it. He told you who he was. And if you ain't smart enough to protect yourself after that, joke's on you. Joke's on you. So today she went and had the surgery. I just wanted to let y'all know the reason why she scheduled the surgery for today is because it was Jade and Alexa's birthday. And she was trying to deflect attention from that. And the little baby's so cute. But the surgery is not like they're not cutting the baby open. They're doing it laparoscopically. And so that's just like a small little incision. So hopefully he could just bounce back from that. I'm sure she'll be on live to let us know an update, because that's what she do instead of sitting down and just being a mother, embracing motherhood and getting organized with her life. Like, this flying back and forth can't be good for him. All right, so Blueface has now been sentenced as well for the Las Vegas case. He was facing attempted Redrum charges. Okay, this is the person that was the victim here taking shots in the courtroom. I should slap the back of his neck and his humpy dumpy whatever. Here we go.
This reporter is going to decline to speak in his own behalf today.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your full name, spelling your first and last name for the record.
Kentavious Trailer, KentaB as in boy, IUS, last name Trailer, TRAYLOR.
And Mr. Trailer, what is your testimony today for the court?
So first of all, I just want to start by saying thank you, Judge. I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation to him to everything. It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system. This crime has done nothing but take a toll on my life since the day it happened. I haven't been able to get work. Everything.
Okay. This reporter is going to decline to speak in his own behalf today.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action?
Everything has gone down the drain. And yeah, I just feel like this has not been done on my case. I mean, this hasn't been done on my behalf. I know people who get more time for stealing bubble gum. Honestly, I know people who do more time for stealing TVs than they do for shooting somebody. I'm just completely disappointed in all of this. I hate the way my name was ridiculed in the social media before I could even find out about it. Like I said, just this complete process has been a complete drop of the ball. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. It's a complete drop of the ball, and that's it. It is what it is.
And Mr. Trailer, I really appreciate you expressing the frustrations that you have, and I know that the outcome here today won't change that because what the negotiation is has a certain range of sentence and a certain
but even that, like I said, I feel like those terms and conditions. I know people. I know myself. Everything has gone down the drain. And yeah, I just feel like this.
I didn't know I was on mute. My bad. So yeah, the rapper Blueface, he was sentenced to a suspended sentence of 24 months with a maximum of 60 months for the crime. And so that's why this young man was upset about he expected more. And you're right, Curves. Tory Lanez, he received more time for what he did to Megan. But in this case, I don't think anybody was hurt. I think he did go to the ER, but I don't think it was major injuries. But you know, he's doing all of this just to prove his
Anything that you would like
gangster.
to say on their own behalf today? I appreciate that you have the other matter pending, but you know, it's up to you entirely. This is your opportunity to say something, but you're certainly not. Okay, this reporter's going to decline to speak on his own behalf today.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this session?
So, like, of course, he's not going to speak. He's going to let the lawyer speak for him. But, like, you wasting all this money on legal fees and music videos. In the meantime, you got a baby out here that you trying to deny. The baby do look like the ex, but the only thing that proves to me is that Chrisean have a type. Period. She have a type that she's attracted to. And they just have similar features. I'm so sick of these two. And so, of course, this chick, this lackluster deadbeat mom, has something to say. Of course, she gonna troll. She get on my nerves. She do. Your kids don't even like you.
You know, everyone's talking about how Blueface posted the photo of his son's genitals on social media, but he took the photo down. I mean, as a mom, what did you think of him doing that?
Initially, I was outraged, of course, because that was my first time seeing it. So I was more concerned with what I was looking at versus the post. I didn't feel that the post, I mean, once I went and looked at other posts on the internet, I found tons of babies where parents are sharing, you know, that type of hernia or that type of defect to help other parents cope. I don't think there's anything illegal because when I looked it up, whoever posted this,
Shut up. And this is the problem. This is Blueface problem right here. He has a mama that never held him accountable for anything. She's always going to try to make it right. She's never going to hold him accountable. It's disgusting. I think Blueface should have got some time too. And you know, he talking about, oh, schoolyard crip, riding out here, schoolyard crip. You ain't no real gangster. You not no real gangster. You just an internet gangster. He trying to create this image, and he really not about that life. I'm sorry, I don't think he's about that life. That's the guy that he was. You talk about the guy that would that he was in an incident with. I would love for them to be shut down. I did. Cause she get on my nerves. Like anything for a clout chase. That woman is she's evil. And she's money hungry. And she'll stop at anything to get the attention. And I just can't even stomach her that much. I really can't. But this is the culture that they have cultivated in Hollywood now. The pimp and hoe dynamic, men using females. I mean, to me, Chrisean allowed herself to be used. She thought by her making Blueface money that he would leave his whole family and egg in your face, ma'am, okay? Egg in your face, ma'am. But he was stupid enough to fall for her ways, okay? Now, she came out to talk about last night's episode, and as usual, She sounds like an idiot. Here we go. Shout out to the Toxic Tea Lounge.
Oh, baddies drop. So I'm about to pop my shit a little bit because the fuck? I don't care. Alright, so look, motherfuckers be chiming about shit. It's personal for me. Like, alright, cool. It was Kiki and Kicks and Giggles for me. It's not kick, giggle, bitch. It's my life. So what's up?
The life you chose with this bum ass nigga.
Yeah, so what's then you gotta remember, like, it's TV.
See, that's how she play in your face. So because she said something or like something that your baby father, a post that your baby father like or whatever, now that warrants her to get beat up. Grow up, chick. Grow up. Grow up. Exactly. No, hey James. No, I didn't watch it. I didn't have a chance to watch it this weekend. Yeah, this how she play in our face. And not like, oh, I messed up or whatever. Like and so you get in a scuffle and you get locked up. Oh wait, that's the girl, the one that she tried to have her sister beat up. She pressed charges on Chrisean. And she's on probation. So where Junior gonna be when you in jail? Where Junior gonna be when you in jail, Chrisean? Because that's where you heading. Poor baby. Daddy a stupid criminal and mommy a stupid criminal. It's annoying. And I'm done talking about these two because this is just draining and it's making me hungry. Excuse me. Some leak footage was leaked from Kanye's documentary where he's saying Cardi B is an industry plant. Okay, let's see. Kanye is hilarious. No, that's not it. Let me see. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
Yes, Corey CIA. Like he didn't even have to say it. I know it. He's fucking CIA. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? Oh, this is my godmother. This is my this. These Illuminati. That's why fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "fuck him" and you get some money. She was literally replaced. Nicki Minaj purposely that they put her there, and now she doesn't know what to do, and she's just she has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the universe. There ain't no blessing from the fucking universe. That's not some shit.
All right, what y'all think about what Kanye's saying? You do y'all agree? Do you think Kanye is a plant? I mean, a plant curse. I mean, it's taken her really long to come out with music. But then again, Kanye just be running off at the mouth. But Cardi responded with a heart. That's all. She kept it simple. Yeah, here we go. My screen skipped on me. Yeah, she
Just was saying,
replied.
come by here
She
yesterday.
responded. with just a red heart, which is good on her part because Cardi responds to everything. All right. What y'all think? Y'all think she a plant? Y'all think she an interesting plant? You got Kanye talking about the Illuminati. I just think it's a secret society. Chris Samuels and Monique's divorce was final. Chris looks good. I think Chris looks good. And I'm glad they was able to keep it offline for the most part. This is Blue bragging about how much money he spent. When are these young people going to learn? Like, rich people don't brag about how much money they have. They look broke. It's just given, like, I've never had nothing in my life. Annoying. He's annoying. And now you on probation, sir. So you better stop with your antics online. All right, so Lotto recently had a video. Ooh, forget that story right now. Well, let's get into the government shutdown because it's been some warrants. They've been going off, okay? Jasmine Crockett went off, all right? Because
in the shitter to me. Say if since we've been sitting here for I don't know how long.
Yes, I've been taking a tally.
Oh, okay. Can you show us? Can you tell us what the tally is?
More than 35 times, the Republican witnesses and Republican members of the committee have used the word if.
Thank you so much for that. Because honestly, if they would continue to say if or Hunter and we were playing a drinking game, I would be drunk by now. Because I promise you, they have not talked about the subject of this, which would be the president. But let me tell you something that was so disturbing as I walked in to this chamber today. As I prepared, I said, what is the crime? Because when you're talking about impeachment, you're talking about high crimes or misdemeanors. And I can't seem to find the crime. And honestly, no one has testified of what crime they believe the president of the United States has committed. But when we start talking about things that look like evidence, they want to act like they blind. They don't know what this is. These are our now. Have you ever heard them say if since we've been sitting here for I don't know how long?
Yes,
This looks like more evidence of our national secrets, say on a stage at Mar-a-Lago. When we're talking about somebody that's committed high crimes, it's at least indictments. Let's say 32 counts related to unauthorized retention of national security secrets, 7 counts related to obstructing the investigation, 3 false statements, 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States, falsifying business records, conspiracy to defraud the United States, 2 counts related to efforts to obstruct the vote certification proceedings, 1 count of conspiracy to violate civil rights, 23 counts related to forgery or false document statements, 8 counts related to soliciting, and I could go on because he's got 91 counts pending right now. But I will tell you what the president has been guilty of. He has unfortunately been guilty of loving his child unconditionally, and that is the only evidence that they have brought forward. And honestly, I hope and pray that my parents love me. National secrets half as much as he loves his child. Until they find some evidence, we need to get back to the people's work, which means keeping this government open so that people don't go hungry in the streets of the United States. And I will yield. Half as much as he loves his child. Until they find some evidence, we need to get back to the people's work, which means keeping this government open so that people don't go hungry in the streets of the United States. And I
love it. I love how she used all of Trump's charges and they're holding up people's paychecks and things like that, doing nonsense like this. And I'm glad someone called it out and is holding them accountable. It's ridiculous. People aren't going to get paid because they're trying to trump up some false impeachment charges. Where was this energy for Trump? Took them forever to charge him. Hey, Niqua, thank you. Feel better. Yes, he definitely does need to stop sending tax dollars. But this is just like, why wasn't they doing all of this when Trump was in office? That's a sister. Like, stop. She like, stop playing in my face. Stop playing in my face with no evidence. I need to see evidence, or we need to move on. It's just crazy. In the meantime, people are suffering. I wish Brittany Renner put her cootie cat away. I'm over it. Like, she's oversharing, and I don't need to know all of this about you. I don't need to know how many men you slept with in a 24-hour period. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Brittany Renner, put your cootie cat away. We don't care. We don't care that much. And did y'all hear Charlamagne the God trying to get his SA lawsuit against him dismissed? Tasha K reminding us. Remember, she broke the lawsuit first. He be trying to act like we need to forget it.
In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and
That sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk.
I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly.
Oh, so you raped her?
Shut up. Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store.
Okay, he trying to get it dismissed. No, sir. Go fight. Go fight. All right, next we got Nene Leakes talking about the discrimination with Bravo. And to me, the reason why she's doing this is because Bravo won't have her back. So she's going to keep slandering them and bringing up these accusations. If they were to have her back, she wouldn't even be doing all of this. She was on Bethany Frankel's podcast. Here we go.
Treatment is 100% different on the show than yours. You had Teresa flipping a table. You had Teresa pushing Andy down. You had girls busting glasses. You got people doing all kinds of stuff. My feelings were they pretty.
Shout out to the
is 100% different on the show than yours. You had Teresa flipping a table. You had pretty much said, F that black bitch, period. Because they completely. But Vicky is back over there working and everything is fine. Lisa Vanderpump walk off the show, never return. He must say, F that. She still got Vanderpump and she can still sit over there and talk to him all day long if she wants to. Teresa can go to prison and stay for 10 years and they'll wait till she get back. And then the show will start again. Okay, but the black girls do not get that same treatment.
I have to say, I agree with her. I always recognize this about the Bravo Housewives shows. All right, I saw a difference in the trips and the quality of the trips on the different shows and things like that. Didn't she win her lawsuit? Yeah, I mean, Nene is just like, for me, she like Chrisean. Like, she'll cry to the world, give me sympathy, woe is me. And as soon as she get what she want, it's like, F us. It's like, F us. So I don't know how to feel about it either, Jayla. I don't. But I found it kind of crazy that she sat down with Bethany Frankel. All right, Lotto, she shut down this strip club to here we go. Woman. My bad. Here we go. Yeah, so she decided to have her album released. Let me start it over. So she went to a strip club to have her album released, and they're alleging that she picked up the money off the ground that she threw out to the girls. Here we go.
You come and celebrate your song release,
You throw money on these girls who got to pay their bills, take care of their families, and do all of this that is nothing to you. You get what I'm saying? What this girl is down here shaking her tail feather for, you wipe your wit. You get what I'm saying? But you really picked up. I lost all respect for this person because you chose to host a party here. You chose to do this. And a lot of girls pay house fees. They bought outfits. They really put money, hair, nails, lashes, everything. And then because you can't find your little wallet, not a purse with a bunch of bread in it, but a little card wallet, you picked up every dollar on the floor that you threw and took it with you. Your song, multi-million, you come and celebrate your song release.
Naughty Crew, do y'all think she was wrong for picking up her money? Well, as a result of her speaking out, she was fired.
Hey guys, back again. Let me tell you how dirty, like, I'm too nice. And everyone tells me I'm too nice. Like, I'm too nice, I'm too nice, I'm too nice. Y'all know somebody had to tell me about what happened, right? The same girl who told me they took the money just got on here, on live with the girl, posted a video tagging her, talking about some stop playing with my bitch name. Are you gonna tell her that you're the one who confirmed it to me? Or do I have to post the screenshot? But you know what? That's what I get. That's what I get for standing up for people who, like, I stood up for you. You think that that girl was going to just naturally, oh yeah, let me give y'all some money. No, like if she genuinely cared about y'all getting paid, she would have just said, let me send them a Zelle or let me send them a Cash App. Y'all just worked a second time for the money you earned last night. But what really has me mind blown is that you really just went on here posting a video with the girl. Stop playing in my bitch face. You the one who confirmed the story to me. And I'm gonna post the screenshot. Cause I'm nobody's do girl. Like I'm nobody's just ha. Like no, like sit in that studio and tell her how you was the one who told me that she took the money.
Okay, these are the screenshots. Let me see. From White Russian at work. Okay. BB, did you end up getting your bread? I wanted to make sure I had the facts straight before I posted the story time. I hate that this happened to you. For real. I heard about all that BS, and I'm always advocate for strippers because don't nobody give a damn about us. For real. I'm learning to speak up, hoping they make it right. And so she responded, no, they took our money. And I think she said, girl, I got the video. Make them pay something. I'm speaking out for all of us moving forward. Well, honey, you need to make sure everybody is behind you for real, because you see they turned their back. And so she responded, girl, I'm charging that to the game. Ish so crazy. She said, Ish so lame. I'm shocked. Magic not paying y'all at least something. Nah, he not going to do that. That's some BS. So this is Lotto in the club and throwing money around. Okay. And this is when she initially came out. Let me see what y'all comments are saying. I'm about to drop the link. See if anybody want to come up and sound off about these topics. We got into Keefee D arrest. We got into update on Chrisean and Blueface, their case. We got into Kanye calling Cardi a plant. Nene Leak speaking out about Bravo. We got into Chrisean being manipulative and a bully. And let me know something, Naughty Crew. Which flavor is your flavor of Ocean Spray cranberry juice? I know myself. I love the cran peach and the cran strawberry and the original cran. Y'all let me know. We'll see if anybody want to come up here. But those are the topics we got into it. As you can see, Hollywood is Hollyweirding, okay? Stuff going on everywhere. But I'm really, really interested to see where things go after this arrest of Keefee D. I want to see what's going to be revealed. It's on Vlad TV, all his interviews, and he said out his mouth, if he go down, he's taking everybody down with him. Hey, Kim.
Hey.
What's going on? What's your favorite flavor of Ocean Spray cranberry?
I don't even drink that. I don't. I never really drink that unless I was using it in cranberry and vodka when I used to use it with a splash of orange juice. And I've upgraded to vodka and tonic now, But then I'll stop that now. Yeah, anyway, because I can only have like red wine. But anyway, no, I try to cran peach, cran strawberry, cranberry. James I like a few of them.
That's me. That's me too. I'm the same way, James. We like a lot of the same stuff, James. Oh my God. What do you think of these stories, Kim? I want to hear your take on it. First off, I want to hear your take on Chris. Well, I already know how you feel about Chrisean and Blueface. You over them.
I am. I want to do it like they did Trump. Remember when Trump was starting all that stuff and all the social media said, that's it. That's it. We're shutting them down.
Exactly.
I think Trump's still shut down to this day, ain't he?
He got some of his social media influence back.
Oh, I haven't seen it as much. I don't see it coming through.
I don't see it as much either. I think he laying low because of them cases.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, because they probably told him to stay off of that stuff for you criminate stuff. But I heard that he had my daughter told me that as pictures surfaced, that he did a meme of him playing golf, and one of the judges' heads was was a ball, and he was acting like he was hitting it.
He's so evil.
He is crazy. He is crazy. Well, first of all, that sister did the scorched earth theory on that dude, and yes, she brought all of her sisterdom with her. Okay. Because she wasn't talking about no and or rush. She was getting the butter from the damn duck. You hear me? She got him all the way together. And I saw that Curbs had made a thing about Biden and sending the money, but they all send that money and fight the wars that they want to fight. And all of that. Bush, all of them did that. None of them do the money and put the money and stuff where they should be. And that is back into America, into the people, So that's just what's unfortunate. That's why I said I want a new party. Chrisean and them, yeah, I am so over them. I just can't stand them, and I just really wish they would get in trouble and then get put away for a little bit. They need to be humbled, And I said before that when you call God on God's name and stuff like that, I do believe stuff still occurs. Now, whether or not she called on his name in vain, but I feel like, and I don't know because I ain't never sat and talked to God in person. Okay, we just pray and he talked to me about me. But if I would imagine if I was talking to him and just kicking it, me and him kicking it, and I'm like, what do you think about the stuff with Chrisean always calling your name. I could hear him, this is just me, I don't know, but I could hear him saying, oh, don't worry about her. I got something for her. I'm going to let her know you don't be calling my name in vain, okay? There is consequences and repercussions, Kimberly, for calling my name in vain. And I'm giving high five and we're going to go on to the next subject. Anyway, so that's it. And then that stripper girl, she should have kept her mouth shut. And she want to sit up there and blast that girl. That girl really didn't say anything. They were just talking like any coworkers would talk. You know what I mean? But she said she was going to charge it on the game. You know, she didn't say nothing. That girl didn't say anything. So you put that girl out there now because you mad because you talking about you being too nice. No, you got too big of a mouth. You should have kept that stuff to yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, if they had a problem with it, they could have said something too on their own. And it sounded like she didn't even work that night.
But let people fight their own battles. Period. When you grown, you gotta fight your own battles. I don't fight battles for grown people.
Right.
Unless it's like a situation where you trying to get away or something like that, I'll help you get away, but you still gonna fight that battle on your own. I'm old school. I believe in a fair one. I'm saying, I don't believe in jumping.
I don't believe in that either. Like I said, she wasn't even there that night from the way it sounds like. She didn't even work that night, so it didn't even affect you.
So shut up. If they wanted to open up that can of worms, they could have. Or whatever. But I feel like it was a clout chase.
Right. I think so too. She wanted to get in front of the camera, in front of that story, and she did, and look what happened to her. Okay?
Because it was attached to Lotto, people do anything to humiliate you nowadays. So,
and they had like you said, clout chase and have their wait a minute. I done ate some food today and I got in a food coma. I'm a little sleepy. Let me get my mind together and getting my tongue together. Clout chase and seek their 15 seconds of fame. Okay. I think that's what that is. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, the establishment isn't going to, whether we like Lotto or not, the establishment isn't going to sever ties with that relationship. You know what I mean? And then with the Lotto, and then, and in order to be able to do damage control, now they got to let your little A double go. Okay. They gotta let your A double go. So that's her. So now, so people don't understand that, and we learned this is one of the lessons that we all learned in elementary school. For every action, there is an equal and a subsequent reaction. Okay. So, so that's all on her. So she did that to herself. And then for her to do that to that girl like that and put her, too bad the girl, I know they ain't got the money like that, but the girl, too bad she couldn't slap a suit on her for, libel or slander or whatever. But anyway, so that's neither here nor there. And then what else was we discussing? Because there's a lot of stories.
I love that. What do you think about Keefee D's arrest?
I ain't got nothing to say until I'm waiting for this stuff to play out some little more. But hey, he, I think that he should be arrested if he sat up there and said that he did it. Okay, so what you can. But I'm waiting to see how this whole story played out, especially after me and you talked about it, and especially with Puffy. And Puffy somebody said in the chat that he looked guilty. He did look kind of guilty and nervous. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
But
I think they're using this as bait to get him for something bigger.
They probably are. And or, that's just like when they used to get the mafia. They could never get the mafia on the stuff. So what they do, they got them on taxes and IRS. And IRS. You know what I mean? And the RICO. Yep, and the RICO.
And that's what I think it's going to come down to. They're going to have to be able to follow the money. They're going to have to prove that Puffy paid something out in order for him to be charged. You understand what I'm saying? The motive is there, but with the evidence to back it up.
Right. That's the part that interests me right there. What you're talking about?
The evidence to back it up. That's what I'm interested in, because he's been able to slither away all these years.
All these years, you know what I mean?
All of these years, and the only thing I say, this happens to be a lot of coincidence that happen around him. And I just feel like when there's a whole lot of coincidence, it just make me look to the left at you like, you know what I'm saying? Like your hands ain't all the way clean.
No, well, you know what? His day is coming because the sun don't shine on the same dogs a double every day. Okay, so he gonna get his coming. Everybody got to pay the piper, and what's done in the dark gotta come to light. And James is right; he gonna sing. So all that, so they gonna put. And I'm like you, Nada. You had said this earlier in the conversation. You had said that I think it's gonna happen next year. So they probably gonna be like the FBI. You know how the FBI and stuff like that. They wait till they got the whole case cinched and sealed up.
I think this is a whole facade to get Keefee D in protective custody.
Why do you think he need to be in protective services? I mean, services, custody. I told you.
He gonna get it from all ways, from the gangs, and then law enforcement is involved with covering up all of this. He gonna get a lot of people
I
in
see what you're
trouble.
saying. People gonna be coming for him.
His life is in danger right now.
Yeah.
His life is in danger.
That is true. I ain't think about that.
Exactly. So I just feel like
And who you think leaked that thing with Kanye and Hollywood on like Jason? That was some dirty stuff.
Jason is just messy. And
He
I don't think
is.
Kanye, he was in the comfort of his home having a private conversation. Like whatever.
That was dirty, yeah. But it's Illuminati. I mean, everybody keep talking Illuminati. I just don't know. Is it? I still wonder sometimes, is it really that real? And not only that, do they have that big, a deep of a reach? Because I think some of these people are just debaucherous their own self. I think they're debaucherous. I think they're perverted. I don't think you need no entity to make you that way. I just think that some of these people get to Hollywood and they go crazy. It's still, so back in the day, they used to call it the casting couch. So now they call it the Illuminati. I mean, I don't understand. I don't know.
All it is, Kim, is secret societies. It's just a bunch of secret societies. Just like you see that in religious organizations, you see that in sororities,
yes.
You see that in government, you see that in the gang culture. I mean, America has cultivated this gang-like model. You know what I mean? And just people just have duplicated it through the years and interpreted it for themselves. That's it. And they all got secrets. They're all sick to death. And the only thing it does, I think Hollywood, it just brings out, like, if you're a monster already, it just elevates that ego. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, all of these people are capable of so much at this point. You know what I mean? And
yeah, and the egos go unchecked, just like that guy named, what's his name, Kevin Spivey or Kevin Spacey, or what his name is, with that picked up that young boy.
Yeah.
And just did him however you wanted to do him, and then they end up, and you don't see him no more. But I'm just saying, these people begin to think they're godlike, and nothing, nothing really gets to them. But yeah,
exactly, and that's just what I take it for. And just know, like, there's evil out there in this world. Period. You cannot trust people. People need trust is meant to be earned. You don't just give it away like it's a toy. Trust is meant to be earned. All right. And unless people can prove who they are and what they stand for to you, you can't trust them. So that don't mean you go. Seriously, you can't just go spilling your business to strangers just because they working out a deal for you. And to me, for anything worth having, you gotta sacrifice and work hard for it, no matter what you do on what level. It's a matter of you staying true to who you are. And not letting other entities compromise your moral compass. Period.
That's right. Period. And then if you don't rise to the level of fame as some and with their superstardom, so be it. At least you got to see. Well, for me, I believe I had this aunt, and I know she went to heaven, but she used to always say, "I'm living to live again." So you ask her, "How you doing today, Elizabeth?" "Oh, I'm living to live again. That's how I live my life, so I can live to live again. So I believe it's another life after this. So I'm living to live again, not for this one." But I do want to go back and say something about that Chrisean or whatever her name is. Anyway, I do want to say this. Tasha is loud and get on my nerve most time, but child, when I seen that, I was so happy, I was so proud, and I was so glad she was loud. Okay.
She told the truth because she in the position that she wanted Jade and Alexis to be in. Remember in the beginning, she wanted Blueface to abandon them. Remember
Yes.
all the time she would go live every time he was with his kids. She would go live drunk, crying. But you knew this. This man told you who he was. He told you he for the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But you thought your thing was so good. You thought if you gave him all your money like an idiot, that will change his heart.
Mm-mm.
And all you know what? Blueface is a sucker, if you ask me.
Well, he is a
ain't no
sucker.
pimp. He a sucker. He ain't no pimp.
He a
no real.
softball little boy and everything. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I watched this show called Soft White Underbelly.
Mm-hmm.
And he interviews people from all walks of life, and he has some pimps on there, real pimps and everything. Make sure all they stuff, all they chicks is taken care of. Okay, everybody, and everybody getting along too. You ain't having no and this and her against me and all the rest of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that now. So he ain't no pimp. He might think he won, but he ain't one. Not like they was back in the day. But I can't say it. But I kudos to Tasha. And Tasha told her off in a way. Now
Oh, we lost. Oh, here she come.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I'm not even Chrisean, but I felt embarrassed for Chrisean when the way she was going
But
off.
it's true though. You got another woman's man thinking you was gonna get him. You were a whole hoe out here in these streets. You wanted him to abandon the family and everything. If you ask me, Blueface exposed her every time for the manipulator that she is.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never lied to her. He told her what it was. But she lives in this delusion. She cannot keep that boy name out her mouth.
She can't. She's so stupid. That's the stupidest child I ever did see.
If she really was G like that, she would block him on all platforms, would not respond to anything. That's how you really get this nigga to come home.
Yeah.
Cut off all access.
Well, I wouldn't even be bothered. After he told me he kicked me in my stomach, made me lose my baby, that'd be it. Okay.
Well, we already knew he beat you behind when he bust you in your mouth. Like, girl, stop.
Yeah.
You're in this position because you want to be. And you thought that baby was going to pull at his heartstrings. He don't have a heart. You see who his mama is? You see who his mama is?
No, he don't have no heart. He don't have no heart.
He don't even care about the 2 kids that's here already. Tell him all type of foolery. Talk about, oh, if you choose to stay there, tell him so you choose to stay there. You can't cry and complain. Like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And now I think it's time for Chrisean to consider a new career. Because I'm sorry, you fighting on baddies is not a good look for you being a mom.
No, and I think that as she keep doing all that stuff and still, too, I think that might, because people will tell on what you call that CPS on your butt.
Exactly, and I'm sorry. I agree with Tasha. She was smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. That's why she didn't want that hernia news to come out because she knew we all seen that, and she knew people was going to judge her and say, "Ooh, was that caused from her?" Ingesting marijuana while she was pregnant. And Blueface ain't no better. He was right there next to her, rolling up with her.
They so ignorant.
And now you want me to believe because you've been a mom for 2.5 seconds, you're the world's greatest baby mama. Get the out of here. And I'm with Tasha on that. Like, just go raise your baby.
Yeah, Tasha wasn't playing with her though, okay?
Go raise your baby. He been saying he don't want you. He been saying he don't want that baby. And let me tell you, ladies, if you do not require men to use protection, they won't. Period.
And you gotta be careful because them suckers will try to take that summer GG off. Okay.
Okay.
You feel
But you
if they
had
get
to
the
have a
feeling
baby
down
so
there and
low.
everything, you better rise up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That would give me reservation. If I know a dude is slinging it everywhere, he waking up with different chicks in his bed, you not coming up in me at all. Period.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just tell you the truth. Me and my friend was talking about that the other, my cousin, and we were talking about that the other day, and we were just like, nowadays with all the stuff going on, you gonna have to get a test. I know what my status is, okay?
Yep.
You
Yep.
gonna have to get a test. So I'm gonna tell you, if you
No
don't want to
blind
do no
trust
test,
over here.
but see, and then that is almost like, oh wait a minute, did I lose you? Okay, here I am. Yeah,
Yeah.
so and that's almost like separating the wheat from the chaff. So if they don't want to get one, then you already know. Then if you don't want to get in one, then you don't want none. Okay.
Exactly. No glove, no love over here, all right?
Mm-hmm. I love that.
I'm just saying, if we're not in a committed situation, that's guessing to me. So I ain't gonna be guessing about how I'm walking away.
If you don't want to make if you don't want to wear the glove, you can't make the love. Okay.
Exactly. Yo, the uterus wants to be pregnant, people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my OB always taught me. The uterus wants to be pregnant. She should know she had 4 like abortions. Yeah, like
Was it 4?
she had 3 or 4, but 1 was too much for me. And then with the
Yeah.
ex, but with the ex, she had 1 too.
Oh, really? Oh, so she was using abortions like
birth control instead of getting on birth
Yeah,
control.
yeah,
And,
that's what I was gonna say.
preserving her womb.
Mm-hmm.
Just lending your womb out to anybody. The poor not the poor, the baby is precious, is all, you know what I mean? But the mama and the daddy is screwed up, and we just gonna pray for the baby, y'all.
Yeah, and then I can ask this: how in the world?
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey. How in the world is it that Blueface got probation and you shot a person?
I don't.
How does
I
that
don't
happen?
know. I don't know. Maybe this is first offense. I mean, to me, Kim, it revealed that he's really not a gangster.
Well, that too. But my other thing is that, well, maybe I guess the courts and stuff can't use what they see on social media and all the rest of that. But I mean,
But if he doesn't have a record, there's certain statutes they have to
Okay, that's what
abide
you're
by.
saying.
You
They
understand?
can't go and they can't rule based on the court of common opinion. I mean, a
No,
public opinion. I'm sorry. Yeah.
they going based on like each statute probably has a certain amount of time, and he put in a plea. He plead down. So being that
Oh,
he doesn't have a track record,
I missed that part. He plead down. Okay.
yeah, and being that he doesn't have a history, criminal past, they have to abide by certain statutes and stuff like that, and when giving him his sentencing. But
Yeah. Well,
he
I
in the
really
gang
wish.
life. He in the gang life, child. Eventually it'll catch up to him. Look at Keefee D, 6 years old, going to jail. Mm-hmm.
Oh, too. Yeah, he probably got all kind of. He looked like he got some comorbidities. He got some high blood pressure, diabetes, or something. He look
No,
like he got.
he been hitting that bottle hard.
Don't he look like it though, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. I gotta run out, grab me some food. Kim, what are your closing thoughts?
Till tomorrow, we'll see what else is out here in these streets, in these YouTube streets.
So and I can't even with the Jag sector anymore. They just it's just so dry.
I'm over with them anyway, and I'm about ready to be the same with Chrisean and what you're doing. I guess that's why I wanted him to get a charge. Somebody got to get locked up and put away.
Let me tell you something. She will be right at that jail, and he will use her for the money to keep on his books, and she'll be down there like a dummy. And Jade and Alexis will be home with the kids, letting her make all the money for them.
You probably right. Well, enjoy yourself. We can go to get some wings.
No, I'm trying to get. I think I'm going to Gyro King. Get something
Okay.
healthy.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. I made some healthy. I broiled some salmon and roasted some cauliflower and garlic. So I don't understand why I'm sleepy because I didn't eat no carbs. But oh well. I'll talk to you later, babe.
I love you. Thank you.
Okay, babe. Bye bye.
Oh, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me. Y'all leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Chrisean, how she be playing in our face. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Keefee D arrest. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Nene's behind. I just don't even care because Nene don't care about us. Okay, I just don't care. That's just my opinion over all these washed up Hollywood folks. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of them. I'm done. I appreciate all of y'all joining. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.